Good morning, everybody. Welcome to a new video. It's currently 7 in the morning and it's a really beautiful day outside. So I've decided to go for a morning run, for which I will get ready first. And ready. Thanks. One of the reasons why I'm also going for a run is because I'm training for the Death March. That's in August, the 10th of August. The Death March is a sports challenge that we have here in Belgium, and it takes place in Bornem. And it's each year that they organize it, and the challenge is to walk 100 kilometers, and I'm looking forward to it. Of course, you have to train a bit, so that's why I like to go on runs. Today I think I go for 23 kilometers. First I'm going to brush my teeth. Doing great, just hit 10k and ready to continue. First thing I will always have in the morning is some type of probiotics, and the best probiotics you can get from homemade kombucha and homemade kefir. I'll take a little glass of that each morning. The kombucha is way stronger than the water kefir, at least the ones I made. Cheers! For my drink this morning, I will have some iced tea before my warm cup of tea with some lemon juice, lime juice and tangerine juice. And then a beet smoothie I made yesterday. So this is berries, beets, and I'll finish with some coconut water that has lots of electrolytes, which will restore my hydration levels. I'm now gonna make some tea right here. I'm going to select a black tea I have. It's just an Earl Grey, or no, it's a breakfast tea, a black breakfast tea. And then the other one I'm using is the Hojisha. It's a Japanese roasted green tea. I always listen to podcasts when I go for a run, and my favorite ones at the moment are the Hungry for History podcasts by Eva Longoria and Maite Gomez Rajon, and they talk about their favorite foods from their culture, or I should say favorite ingredients. For example, tomatoes, onions, corn, cacao, So all Mexican ingredients from their culture and how they like to use them in recipes. And when you love cooking and love to hear people talk about cooking, it's amazing to listen to. And yes, I'm adding black pepper to my tea because if you haven't tried it, black pepper and Earl Grey in particular are a freaking amazing combo. Other podcast recommendations I have are the Inner Cosmos podcast by David Eagleman. That is a brain neurologist, I believe at Stanford, and he talks about different dilemmas. For example, what it would mean if we could attach additional limbs to our body, tricks your brain plays with you, why time slows down when you're in extreme fear, and all that kind of stuff. So if you love science, you love neurology, it's a definite must listen to. Then Anything Goes, of course, by Emma Chamberlain is always fun. And then the podcast of Jay Shetty. He talks about strengthening your relationships, developing your inner self, your personality, how to be more productive, how to live your best life. And it's a really nice podcast to listen to for your self-development and your growth. Last recommendation I have is the Dinner SOS podcast from Bon Appetit. It's hosted by Chris Morocco, and it's also about cooking problems. People call into the podcast with their problems, like cooking dinner for 25 people, and it's really fun. Even when you don't listen to it when you go for a run, you can listen to it while cooking or doing something else. I think my water is almost at a boil. I let this steep for the time I'm in the shower, and once I'm out, I'll take this one out. Alrighty, we're back out of the shower, clean and in a fresh outfit. I put on some mascara and I did my eyebrows to look a little bit more put together, because that makes me feel always 10 times better. My tea is done now. And now for my breakfast. I hope you're ready, because it's going to get weird. I've made this breakfast every day for the past 2 years, maybe. It has evolved over time. It started out with just fruits, yogurt, and some granola. And then I added fermented beetroots. And then I added soy sauce. And then I added nuts. And then from, I think, beginning of this year, I started adding some chopped up green beans, carrots, courgettes, and fennel. When you hear all those ingredients, you think, are you okay? But when it all comes together, I swear, it's literally the best marriage between savory and sweet. So after the weird description I provided you, let's see what it actually looks like. And I promise, if you make it yourself, what I don't expect, it will taste amazing and you will appreciate the beauty of this breakfast. At least I hope. Something I forgot to mention, and I eat every morning before I eat my breakfast or anything else, is just a little roll of some spinach leaves or a carrot or anything else, just to balance out my blood sugar levels. I think I first heard this from the Glucose Goddess, which is an amazing scientist spreading her knowledge on her Instagram platforms, or I think she now also has a book out. So definitely go check her out. She does amazing work. I'm going to start off with a cup of tea. I'm such a hoe for tea. Amazing. Okay, this is my bowl where I will construct my tower in. And we'll start with the first ingredient, which is the chopped up veggies. Chopped up veggies go in. Then I add my beetroots, which is fermented with citrus fruits. So I get this from my local supermarket. It's lacto fermented beetroots with citrus fruits, and it's It's one of my favorite things in the world. And that's where my phone cut off. So I'll explain what I did. I added the fermented beetroots I showed you. Then on top I've added my fruit salad, which I made the other day with lots of fresh fruits. And I always meal prep my fruit salad since I find that it keeps really good in my fridge. Then I added some soy yogurt from Alpro, non-sweetened, into my bowl. Also a little bit of kefir, since I have found that I can have small amounts of kefir, even though I'm lactose intolerant. Then I've added a mix of grains I make myself. I buy toasted rice, some spelt flakes, corn flakes, soy curds, and some unsweetened granolas. Some ground up flax seeds, because if you're vegan or plant-based, it's a really good source of omega-3. Then some toasted coconuts. Then I also added toasted chopped nuts. I also added some coconut nips, some goji berries, maca powder. The goji berries and the coconut nips have lots of antioxidants in them. And then I'll top it with salt and a little bit of my favorite soy sauce, which is a Japanese soy sauce that is a little bit sweeter. It has a more syrupy consistency. It just finishes off everything. After I finished this bowl, I'm going to take my French course. I started 3 weeks ago by following French courses with Lingoda. Lingoda is an amazing learning platform for all languages, ranging from English, French, Dutch, and Spanish in different levels. They offer courses in different formulas, but I'm following the Lingoda Sprint, which is a formula where you take every day 1 hour class for 2 months straight. But the great thing about this is that if you take every class, you get paid back all your money. So you can follow language courses basically for free. I'm going to stop talking and dig in this amazing bowl. Or as they would say in French, délicieux.
Alors, c'est la raison pour laquelle nous nous sommes fâchés. Ce sont les livres sans lesquels je n'aurais pas réussi mes examens. Vous avez lu le sac avec lequel je voyage toujours?
And I'm done! My French course is over. It was really fun and I enjoyed doing it every day. I'm going to make myself some more tea, a little snack, and then I'll do some preparation work for my thesis defense. That's on Monday. And hopefully after that I will be finished. It was a long labor and I'm ready for the next chapter. Before I will start my preparation, little research recap session on my thesis, I will first go outside to get a little bit of air and take a 15-minute walk. Feels so good to be outside. During my 15-minute walk, I'm going to take the opportunity to FaceTime my grandma really quick and then practice my Thai, which I'm learning because I'm going on a holiday in September to Thailand, which I'm very excited about, and I'm spending 5 minutes a day to learn some basic words in Thai via an app, Drops, and you can learn basic sentences and words with the app. such as I'm allergic to peanuts, which is very handy in my case because I am allergic to peanuts. And I'm allergic to peanuts is champet walisonka. So at least I won't die in Thailand from peanut allergy poisoning. I got some chopped up veggies, some carrots, beetroots, some celery, and I'm going to eat it with my tomato chutney, which you might remember from my first video, and also some hummus I made as a little snack. We're done with working for the day. My brain is absolutely fried, so if I look disheveled, it's because I am. So it's currently 7 p.m. and I'm going to go home to my parents' house. I don't think they will be done working by then, but then I can sneak in a little walk around the block before they will be home. I'm going to grab my clothes and go. I arrived at my parents' place and I'm going to go on my little walk before they arrive and come home. And after that we'll have an amazing dinner together and watch the new episodes of The Outlander, which we haven't seen. So that will be very exciting to watch. I hope you enjoyed today's video and spending the day with me as much as I enjoyed it. And if you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more videos of me. And I hope to see you soon in a new video. Bye everybody! Korean hearts to all of you.